a major report which has come out against a big business group, Adani Group. The owner rose very fast. We have no objection to somebody rising in business. But with the support of the state, patronage, to become the number 2 in the world. And the report accuses of big financial fraud, round-tripping of money, financial manipulation. It's a huge report, the Hindenburg report. What has come out in public domain, that over $5.5 billion, that would be about 45,000 crore rupees given the current exchange rate. More than half of it came through opaque sources. We have the list, which will be there in the press release we will give. So you have $3.75 billion coming. And question should not be asked from where this money has come. It's come in Indian companies. Should the RBI not examine it, investigate? Should the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence not investigate? Should the ED not investigate? Should the SFIO, the Serious Fraud Information Office, not investigate? And that too at a time when India is hosting the G20 summit, and we are part globally. We are party, the FATF, the Financial Action Task Force, and the sharing of information with the member countries. But we share this information. Why is India resisting? I am referring to the government. BJP may say the Supreme Court has ordered an inquiry that will be limited in scope. SEBI has its limitations. Other agencies have limitations because they do not have the power or the mandate under the Constitution to demand government files, to demand those documents which cannot be made available to any government organization. Only the JPC, which has the constitutional right and mandate to ask for any document, any file, any decision, including the sanction of loans by the Reserve Bank of India or the State Bank of India, or the decisions on investments where people's money is involved. SBI, whose money is in the State Bank of India? Yours and mine, people of India. LIC, common Indian citizens' money, LIC policy holders, which you invest in one company. And now the latest is the employees' provident fund money. Should the questions not be asked? It's better, never late. Instead of stalling the parliament, if the government accepts the demand for JPC. Other issue is about Rahul Gandhi's membership of the Lok Sabha. The manner of disqualification is not what it appears to be, that under law something has happened and immediately the disqualification takes place. First, it has never happened before. The charge is of a speech made on March 13 in 2019 in Kolar in Karnataka. And a complaint is filed by this complainant, a BJP MLA from Gujarat, Purnesh Modi, on 16th of March. Nothing happens because there was no basis, no ground, no prima facie case. It is settled law. And that's my challenge to the BJP. That if there is any reference made to unidentified and indeterminate community No charge of criminal defamation can ever be levied. I am repeating the word unidentifiable and indeterminate community. Then nobody can claim the cause of grievance to file for criminal defamation. But this happened. Mature democracies do not accept defamation as a crime. There is a global movement now that it will shut out the political narrative, criticism of the authoritarian governments if these charges are levied against important leaders of opposition, or for that matter, those who are critical of the state. But what happened? This very complainant, who is not aggrieved, let me also explain to you. Of the 3 persons referred to, 2 are absconders, fugitives, fraud, those who have committed fraud. Nirav Modi and Lalit Modi. What is the complaint? This is the truth. But when we talk of the Modi surname is among the Hindus, among the Muslims, amongst the Parsis. Even in Gujarat, if you read their 104 castes are there, the list is is Muslim Ganchi, Hindu Ganchi, Ganchi Modi, Modwa Samaj, they are Baniyas. Even in they are Vaishnavas, they are Jains. Yes, now D.K. Shivakumar says they are Lingayats. And yes, it's all over India. They are spread. That's why, and they are Brahmins too. In Bihar, if you look at the 124 caste list, they are referred to as Dustas or Baniyas. In Haryana, they belong to the Agarwala community, the Agarwals. In UP, the same. So what did Rahul Gandhi do? Listen, Karnataka is having election. Suddenly he has insulted OBC. Which OBC is being insulted? We reject that charge completely. Allow the parliament to function, allow our leaders to speak, we will expose. But what this very complainant did? Last year, in February, he himself goes to the High Court and asks for a stay of the trial in this case. Important. After 7th February speech in Lok Sabha this year, the same complainant goes to the High Court to vacate the stay for the trial to resume, and the trial starts. On the 17th of February, this motion is moved. 27th February, the hearing starts. And 23rd of March, maximum sentence under 499 and 500 of the IPC, maximum punishment, 2 years plus fine, is imposed on Rahul Gandhi. Think of it. Somebody, we can understand. Disqualification if somebody has committed a murder, dacoity, rape, serious corruption charges. Here, a non-existent charge of criminal defamation and maximum punishment within 3 weeks and disqualification in 18 hours or 20 hours. That's what happened. This judgment is a flawed judgment. We respect the law and the Indian judicial processes. I have no doubt, no hesitation as a student of law to tell you that this judgment will be trashed and reversed. It's important for the country and India's democracy that the higher judiciary acts and reverses this. There is nothing called automatic disqualification even under law. Even if those who have read the Representation of People Act, Section 8, and 8, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, which deal with it. Under 8.2 and 8.3, the details are given for what you can be disqualified, what is taken as an offence of defamation or an offence under the Representation of People. So it was under 8.1e, is A, B, C, D, E, that this charge was criminal defamation. Under 8.3, it is disqualification. There was a judgment in 2013 in one of the cases in which the Supreme Court has struck down 8.4, Lily Thomas case, which I will say I am absolutely convinced as a student of constitutional law that that judgment is also flawed. The Supreme Court will have to revisit that judgment. Because somebody accused of serious offences has a right to appeal. That's a fundamental right of any citizen. But here, before the appeal can be filed, disqualification takes place. Sentence is executed. Also, the disqualification itself will not hold water. Why? From where does this Representation of People Act comes? It comes from Article 103 of the Constitution of India. When you look at the Parliament, it is 102, 103. Who heads the Parliament, as per the India's Constitution, is the Rashtrapati, the President of India. What does Article 103 says for disqualification? It is the President to decide. Reference has to go to the President. Even Lily Thomas case, the President's constitutional prerogative is not removed. There is no reference made to the President of India. Who gave the authority? Neither the Speaker, I must say with all due respect, nor the Secretariat of the Lok Sabha have been given the authority under the Constitution of India to disqualify. The wording is very clear. Shall be disqualified. Is not stands disqualified. You are convicted. If the wording in the Constitution was shall stand disqualified, then only Rahul Gandhi's disqualification can be understandable and acceptable under law. Under shall be disqualified. Shall be disqualified by whom? That has to be by the President and none else. So there is a Congress agitation throughout the country to continue for a month. We believe in Gandhian values. We are going to the people with our case. It's a larger issue. It's not a question of an individual leader, a leader of a national party. As I said, it's about India's parliamentary democracy and the direction that our country is taking. And Indian National Congress is trying to sensitize, inform and mobilize the people of India against what has happened. Thank you.
ಏನು ಇವತ್ತು ಆನಂದ್ ಶರ್ಮಾರವರು ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿಯವರ ಏನು ಅವರು ಸದಸ್ಯತ್ವವನ್ನು ರದ್ದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನು ಕೋಲಾರ ಭಾಷಣದಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೇ 5ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಇದೇ ವಿಚಾರವಾಗಿ ಮೇ 5ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಮೇ 5th ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ 5th ನಾಳೆ ಈ ತಿಂಗಳು ಮುಂದಿನ 5ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಬರುವ 5 ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ 5ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರು ಅದೇ ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಕೋಲಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಸತ್ಯಮೇವ ಜಯತೆ ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿಯವರ ಮೂಲ ಮಂತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಹೋರಾಟವನ್ನ ಇಡೀ ದೇಶದ ಉದ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದಲೇ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ತಯಾರಿ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ತಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಹೀಗೆ ಆಹ್ವಾನವನ್ನ ನಾನು ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾಯಕರುಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಆ ಪವಿತ್ರವಾದಂತಹ ಹೋರಾಟದ ದಿನ ಚಾಲನೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ 5ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಭಾಷಣದಿಂದ ಈ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವ ಒಗ್ಗಲೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯವರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವವನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸಿದಾರೋ ಆ ಭೂಮಿಯಿಂದಲೇ ಮತ್ತೆ ಉದ್ಭವ ಆಗಿ ಈ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ರಾಜಕೀಯದ ತಿರುವು, ಒಂದು ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯ ಗಾಳಿ ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೂ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಕೂ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಇದು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಆ ವಿಚಾರನ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ Mr. Anand Sharma, without looking at anything, he has everything in his mind. The section, the act, the law, what is that, what is democracy. So I think it is a very shame on the entire country, democracy, how BJP is missing its power. There is a law of nature. The sun has to set, a new sun has to rise. So it will start and it will be the beginning of the year. ಏನಾದ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಆನಂದ್ ಶರ್ಮಾ, if you have any questions to ask in Kannada or English, you are most welcome.
Some details about the rally that is going to start here, sir. Some details about.
No, that is rally. I am there to answer on the rally. On 5th of April, Rahul Gandhi will be addressing. I am sure Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge also will be coming to that, my ACC president. And all important national leaders also will be participating in that. We are starting Satyameva Jayate.
Sir, Rahul Gandhi ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಂತಹ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಕಾರಣವಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಟೀಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಎಡವಟ್ಟಿನ ಕಾರಣ? ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರು ತಂದ ಸಂದಿಗ್ಧ ಸಿಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಕಾರಣವಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಆ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಕಾರಣವಾ?
ಯಾವ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಕು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಅವರ ಭಯ, ಈ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗಿರೋಂಥ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲಾರಿಟಿ, ಭಾರತ್ ಜೋಡೋ ಯಾತ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಡೀ ದೇಶ ಗಮನವನ್ನು ಸೆಳೆದು ನಿಮ್ಮಂಥವರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೃದಯವನ್ನ ಗೆದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅವರ ಸ್ವಂತ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯನ ನಾನೇ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವುಂಟು ಅವರುಂಟು, ನಮ್ಮ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ.
ಒಬ್ಬರು ಒಂದೇ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಉದ್ಭವ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಎರಡು ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಇದೆ, that will decide whether Shivakumar should contest, Siddaramaiah should contest, or you will contest from any seat of the You and me may pick you also. ಏನೋ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇನ್ನಾದ್ರೂ ಚರ್ಚೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಹೇಳಿತ್ತು, ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಹೇಳಿದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಒಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವರ್ಣದಿಂದ ನಾವು ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Oh my God, Hyderabad, not in Telangana, not in Karnataka. Huh? We don't have any struck with anyone, we are struck only with the people of Karnataka. People of Karnataka, we have a struck a deal. We believe that the deal between PB and the voters of Karnataka, they will see that the BJP will throw out.
Sir, 43 days to go for the elections, date in this election. Today election commission has announced. So how do you see, what is the poll plan that you are going? One is 40% sir, commission sarkar that you are talking about.
Sir, we can sir.
No, yes, sir.
I said okay.
So another 40 days to go for elections. How do you see the Karnataka elections? What are the main issues these elections?
I have been telling this 40 days. it is a very important day. It is day to make, it is a morta to have a new Karnataka day, for a better Karnataka day, for a progressive Karnataka day. It is a day which will root out corruption in Karnataka. May 10, it is not only a voting day, it is a day which will root out the corruption. It is a day which will have a new Karnataka, a global Karnataka, a better Karnataka. On that day, Congress party used to will come and prosperity will begin. That day, it will be your future. All your future lies on the day. We have a manifesto. We will come up with a manifesto. We want a global Karnataka. We want a prosperous Karnataka. We want a government with a good governance, and Congress party will give that governance.
Excuse me. One moment, gentlemen. क्या मैं एक बात कहता हूँ? हिंदी समझते हैं? सुनिए. मैं उत्तर में उस राज्य से आता हूँ जिसको देवभूमि कहते हैं, हिमाचल. हिमाचल में पूरा बीजेपी की ताकत, प्रधानमंत्री, गृह मंत्री, सारा केंद्रीय नेतृत्व, सारा मुख्यमंत्री उधर 3 सप्ताह तक घूमते रहे. सारा साधन प्रचंड प्रचार तंत्र, और हमने बीजेपी को हराया है. हमने हराया कांग्रेस. देवभूमि से जो संदेश है वो कर्नाटक में भी गूंजेगा, जैसा शिवकुमार जी ने कहा, यहाँ पे भी वही होगा.
Recently, Modi down in the spoke about the Himachal Pradesh elections. He said that the Congress has given the poll promises were not seen in the budget. They fooled the people of Himachal Pradesh. What's the statement down there?
Who says that is not there? We made a poll promise to restore the old pension scheme in the first cabinet meeting. We have done it. Did the Prime Minister now restore the old pension scheme in the country? Congress governments have done it. This was a major promise that we made. We had made a promise of giving 1,500 rupees to the women. The first allocations have been made in the budget, the Himachal budget. We had made a promise to fill up the vacancies in the government jobs to be filled up. The provisions have been made and the recruitment is going to start soon. So how? Promises are not, you don't recruit 2 lakh people in 2 days. There's a process, legal process to be followed. Let me tell you one thing. BJP, Honorable Prime Minister, they talk of the common man. We have made the son of the soil and somebody who comes from the commonest of the common families as the Chief Minister will become. His humble beginning, how he started, how he even sold milk, because I know him, to finance his studies, to work on daily wages to finance his studies, to emerge as a dynamic student leader and youth leader. He was our PCC chief. Now he is the Chief Minister of the state. What we have given is very clear, and we have given also a defeat to the BJP after their string of victories.
So on the promises and the poll promises and the Prime Minister will come out with a different press conference. You can make all the list of them. You can call them also on some stage before either me and the Chief Minister. I'm going to debate on that.
Okay, sir. ಮೈಸೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ
I don't know about Aam Aadmi Party. I wish them all the best. I welcome them to Karnataka.
ಸರ್ ಮೈಸೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೈಸೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಕೆಲ ನಾಯಕರು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಸಂಪರ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಹಿರಂಗ ಮಾಡುವಂತೀರಿ. We'll discuss later. Thank you.